One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I was coming over to the UK for 5 weeks in between the break in Australia season. They have a winter break, so wanted to do a few races to stay in shape for the second half of the season back down under. Well, semi-retired, like New Zealand, Australia. I went from doing 38 races a year in Europe to doing 15 in Australia and New Zealand. So I do 5 in New Zealand, 10 in Australia. So it's what you'd call semi-retirement, and sort of a step. I wouldn't say this competition or the speed's any, it's obviously less riders, but you still have to train quite hard, but just away less, just home a lot more, and 38 weekends a year is a lot compared to 15. It's pretty good. Like brought the weather with me. It's been nice since it turned up, so that's good, and just catching up with a lot of old friends because I've been away for a couple of years. So I finished here the end of 2010, so I was away for 11 and we're halfway through 12 already. So yeah, it's good to catch up with some friends and do a few races and just ride the European tracks again.
Where are you, Dad? We've got to go. Are you sure you buy Morrison's, or is that a Darb Morrison's? Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. he always does that. So I'm a couple of minutes away.
10 minutes.
Exactly.
I do that though.
And the pressure's on. Right then, we found the van keys. It's a good start. Really, somebody needs to know where they're going. Needs to go first.
Yeah, Robson knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he said that I thought it was 15A and he just said it was 15.
What, exit?
Yeah.
Off where?
M1.
Well, obviously you know how to get to the M1, so
Yeah.
that's not a good start.
Hopefully we see another van, we'll just follow them in. Yeah. Wednesdays as well.
It's old Derby.
I was going the wrong way.
He nearly drifted through that too. Summarise today. Yeah, just try and win, I guess. That's pretty much what I always try to do. So bike's really good. A lot of people have put in a lot of effort to try to get me to ride today, so thankful for that, and also for my team in Australia letting me ride.
Brilliant. Oh, I forgot he had the shirts.
Where am I?
No pressure.
I want to lock his car.
What time's practice?
8 something, isn't it? Didn't you have that bit of paper?
Yeah, I think we were supposed to have your bike in it sometime, eh? To scrutineering. We'll be alright with that, won't we?
Yeah, they'll be alright.
I think Mikey checks it over anyway.
Jesus.
That's a lot of sandwiches. Alright, Fatty. As you can tell, we're not the most organised ready for this. It's unusual.
We went to World BMX last night and watched that. That was pretty cool. So it's been a good weekend so far. Catch that out. Hello, mate. How are you? Are you going to come to the race? Are you coming to watch Daddy? Did you have a good sleep? Good girl. Make sure you put your sun cream on. Well, you already put it on. Ah, good girl. You going to cheer for Daddy? Thanks, mate. See you at the race. Bye. She keeps asking me to take the trainer wheels off her BMX, but she's not really ready yet, so I'm dreading the day of when I actually take them off, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a big crash. She wears my motocross helmet, runs around the house, thinking she's racing. Now yesterday she told me she got the shot hole. It was meant to be the whole shot, but it was the shot hole. She was pretty impressed.
Grab a wristband off of them, and then obviously you'll be able to come through then. Go straight to the stores, wherever you're parked, and then Chris will sort you out from there.
Oh yeah, because, well, alright.
It's a bit stupid even now, I've got to wear a wristband.
Yeah, can you just ring Stuart? Or Chris?
Yep. Yeah, Chris?
Come
Yeah. Yeah. It's on his way down now. You just want to...
He's with us as well. Maybe it wasn't best to runner.
That's what you're actually doing now?
Racing.
Racing?
Yeah.
And you've got your own onboard cameraman?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Any good?
Just how we roll.
Huh? Who's riding?
Me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You good?
I hope so.
There's your wristbands, guys.
Oh,
Oh.
cheers.
So you just make sure you put them on before you enter.
Oh, Chris.
Our special VIP ones?
See, I told you we were. You didn't listen to me.
Everyone says that, though, don't they?
But listen, you pass my gate, you need your wristbands.
I've got them, mate. I've got them.
Whether you've got a camera or not a camera,
All right. We're
whatever you're
sorted.
doing, need a wristband. Alright? If you pass my gate, you wave on so we can see.
All right. We're all good, mate.
Yeah, there's another one. He's trying to get through your gate.
They've got wristbands though.
Oh.
Right, do you know where you're going?
No.
No.
No, exactly. They've both got wristbands on.
And the one behind's yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that went a bit easier than I expected.
I just finished my degree, and Josh had just landed, and he needed a mechanic, so he asked me if I'd be available, and so you got to jump to the chance. I started off at Team Olsen. I get a mechanic for Gareth Swanepoel for 2 years, and then after that, so I was the team engine builder, and we ran Stephen Sword and also Gareth and Gautier Paulin in 2008. And when the team stopped, I decided just to take a break, and yeah, I'm back now. It's great. Yeah, Josh knows exactly what he wants, and from a mechanic's point of view, that's great, because you know you just got to make sure that he's happy, And so that is, yeah, he brought over some parts from Australia, which he has set up on his bike, and which he's been racing with during the season. So he already has a good baseline setting which he likes. So it was just a question of trying to make the bike like his race bike at home. So there's no difference in terms of, you know, for a rider, it's like a glove, and they just know. So it's really important that everything is exactly how it was before for him to feel confident.
There's been a lot of setup and a lot of organising to get to here. It was all a bit of a joke, and we were going to come a little bit unprepared, but really we want to win, you know, and I think we've got a very good chance of winning. Josh is definitely fast enough. Obviously he's getting older, or old, like us all. So yeah, hopefully we can make a really good impression and take the bigger teams on. This is a good track for Josh as well, because it's quite supercrossy, but you know, the start's so important, and it's a bike he doesn't know. So that's going to be sort of, I think, our Achilles heel today, but as long as he can get a good start, you know, he's going to be, you know, right up the front. But starting in 20th place today, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, I still get a bit nervous, and especially on a start like today where it's crucial because the track's so one-lined. If you don't get a good start, it puts more, you know, you can't really pass. It's quite tricky, so it puts a lot of pressure on that start. So of course when there's more pressure on it, you just, emotions build up and you get butterflies. Yeah, there's a lot of guys there there's a lot of fast guys, and it doesn't matter what domestic championship you do, it's tough because all the guys know their tracks and they always go fast at home. So yeah, I expect some really hard racing today.
Eighth to the start line, journey number 12, Luke Walking. 9th is 66, Lewis 2. 10th is 100.
Good.
Good, man?
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, good.
You okay?
I'm alright.
I only arrived Tuesday night and I was jet lagged.
Yeah, still.
A little bit nervous. We just got to make sure that everything goes smoothly. We've done all our preparation before the race, so you know, on the day we just got to hope that that sees us through and everything runs smoothly. So a lot of work's gone into this race. He walked the track this morning, had a good look at it. I didn't get his feedback on it, but he seems very focused, so hopefully we have a good day today.
Yamaha is the fastest rider out there at 1:40. The Dawn Simpson carries the time on Nicholas. He's been two-time British champion. It's good to have him over here from Australia. We will be having a chat with Josh Coppins a bit later on today, and he'll be telling us about his season so far in Australia. But he only flew in on Wednesday. He's out here currently running 4 fastest on 1:43.8. Longer distance is going to be 30 minutes plus 2 laps. Compared to his drivers is 141.38. Just gone past Josh Coppins 4 at 143.1. What a lap! Here we go then, the first of the second group of riders to start the pole position is going to be number 37, Gar Crescent on the front to see it.
The waiting zone.
Josh Coppins, well, I've known him obviously, same as everyone else. I used to watch him from the other side of the fence, and then when I started commentating and doing some Grand Prix, I got to know him a bit better, and a nicer man you will not find, a more grounded man. He will talk to anybody, find time for anybody, but the most dedicated man and rider I've ever seen. He puts everything into it, and he will, anybody who thinks they work hard, compare themselves to this man and they will fall short, because he trains harder, he practices harder, he works harder than anybody. It's not the ideal track for Josh and the ideal race distance. Josh is better, he's the old school 40-minute Grand Prix rider where fitness comes into it, not the short, sharp sprint stuff. And he's also just said to me today he's suffering a little bit from jet lag because he only arrived on Tuesday, so it's starting to kick in a little bit now. So we'll wait and see, but as ever he'll give it everything he's got. But I've just told him it better be good because it's cost me 20 quid to come and watch him today.
Yeah, I mean it sort of happened very, very sort of quickly. Mark McGann from Fro Systems and ourselves, we actually bumped into each other and we hadn't seen each other for quite a long time. This was at Canada Heights, and we sort of had a chat. And he said that Josh Coppins was possibly, going to be staying with him. So we sort of put the idea together, maybe on a wild card, riding at Milton, 27th of May. And it sort of fruition really. It was great. We had Mark McGann sorted it out and said, yeah, no problem, he's coming over, and it was good news. It was good news. Josh has, I won't say been around for a long time, but he has on the circuits, and it is a name that sort of draws people in, and we were very, very pleased. I obviously don't know Josh personally. I know that obviously on the world circuits and so forth, and it really is a privilege that he's here today at Milton riding the circuit.
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice for him to come back and support the British. I think he knows that he's done a few races here before, and it's a good series, so I think he's coming back. Obviously he's in an age bracket where he's just having fun now, and I think to come back and do some races like this, it's good for him. So.
Looking strong with Simpson not having a good start, and by the looks of it, Strybos went down on the first lap. Looking real good for us, but unfortunately Josh made a mistake, so he's in trouble when he gets back, that's for certain. But yeah, back down to 8th, but he's coming back through strong. But those leaders are long gone now, but with a short moto, you know, Josh is very strong and very fit, so the second half of the race is always his strongest, but maybe the last race of the day will be better for us, but everyone's still fit at the minute, but none of them as strong as Josh are, so fingers crossed.
Yes, that lad there, they took him again. He got him on the start finish straight, and the lad's come back past him. Come on, Josh, Smith! Come on! Gotta get him, gotta get round him, he's doing awfully. Josh! Yeah.
That is not. That's second in the orange.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 in the yellow and red. Four. Where's he gone? He's gone. Come on, Josh! Great job. Shall we all about markers, haven't they?
I think as third as possible, if he can just clear Watley. He's closing in quite quickly, so yeah, but he's just been hung up a bit, so.
Gonna watch that down.
My fault. I just stalled it because it's a new bike. It got really hot for the first time and the idle went low. And I just come to the corner, just had to turn the idle up.
The starter right?
Yeah, that was good.
We just gave it 2 clicks on the idle, lifted up as it was idling a little bit low, so that's all. Yeah, I'm just checking the air filter, making sure that it's all good. Yeah, I just wanted to see that everything's hundreds. That's all, nothing major.
Was it off?
No, it's like not hot and noisy, but it seems to hang those pants up and the shirt up for me, motion the quick cap in the garden, just put them in the sun on the bottom. Yeah, no worries.
Again, another good start again. I think he's a little bit jet lagged, to be honest, a bit lethargic. He sort of hasn't got his usual punch, but obviously still doing tremendously well. So shouldn't really be disappointed with a 4th, really. But so like it's all down on that last race now. So you know, I think we should be a good chance for a podium, which would be a nice finish to the day.
It ought to be all about the last race, yeah. Because Sorry's falling back.
be chuffed to pieces of that. 2-2 for Matisse Caro. Sean Simpson, number 24. He's going to bring it home for a second place finish. Josh Coppins, number 9. On the Pro Systems IDS Yamaha, brings it home for 4th. 14th for 704 Ashley Wild, and 15th for Ashley Bird, which is MX1 versus MX2. Elliot Banks Brown, Nicholas Orban, Neville Bradshaw, Graham Irwin, Brian Kennedy.
Real good. I don't know how you got to second from the outside.
Ray Ralston. They're the MX2 riders that are qualified in time training.
Got some water there, Josh?
At the podium area, just behind the start line.
And I'll find that one or that rental one. Cheers. I'm knackered. Yeah, I just haven't had enough sleep this week, I don't think, and not enough rest. So I wouldn't say I'm confident, but I've just got to focus. It is what it is. I've just got to focus on the start and try and do clean, safe laps. And if I get a good start and I ride smart and safe and decent, I'll do okay. Yeah, I was just a bit disappointed with that first race. I kind of needed that really because I knew I was going to get tired as the day went on. Yeah, if I can sort of go similar results as the first two now, I'll be reasonably happy considering everything.
Yeah, it's looking quite good again. A very, very good start. Little bit of a problem. I think he stalled it again. Basically, I think the bike's still a bit tight, and because it's a new bike. So yeah, a little bit of a problem there. But he's back in 4th now, and I think that should give us a podium. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm not quite sure about Strybus. I can't remember where he finished the first race, but looks like he's going to be treating us all to the harvester.
He's doing really good. Like, yeah, he just needs to keep up with that. Yeah, guy's going great. Yeah.
Come on,
They're all doing like 150s. They're all doing 150s.
It is a bit nerve-wracking. You're just wishing them all the best and that everything goes well and they see it through. He's riding very well at the moment. He looks like he's in good form. So yeah, just about 10 minutes to go. So fingers crossed.
Fourth was number 9, Josh Coppins.
How are you feeling? It was tough
Fifth
at
was
the end
number
there.
8, Stephen Saul.
Yeah, I was using all my energy.
Yeah.
Sixth was number 44,
Well done, Josh.
Elliot Banks Brown. Ninth, 31, Alex Snow. 10th, number 25, Jamie Law. 11th, 272, Neville Bradshaw. 12th,
been a bit optimistic trying to race this one. I'm just happy it's over. Might have been a bit optimistic trying to race straight from Australia, pretty tired. But I did everything I could and I just fought and I had good starts. The bike was great, so luckily I had good starts and that helped me today.
Okay, thanks very much.
Quite successful really, bit of a shame about the first race.
Oh, what's this like? Strike was broke down.
Yeah. I'd seen that and I thought, oh, I've got a podium, just got to keep Sorty behind me.
Yeah. We're getting close on the stage.
Yeah.
Going on to that last lap.
Yeah, I knew that, I just kept holding.
I said, did you tell me it was 20 minutes? He said, yeah, I did. He says, because they said it was shortening the race, said, but they must have put it back to the other one.
I was like, that's got to be more than 20 minutes. I slowed right down, I looked at the timing machine and I was like, 6 minutes to go, we've done 24.
I'm sure you all agree this was the first time that we've seen the 85cc class here at a Maxis. They're going to be doing, I think, 3 rounds here at the Maxis. It's not their main British Championship, but at the end of the year there will be, if you like, the MXY 85cc class. Okay, we're going to move on and I'm sure you all agree, third overall today in MX1 class. It was a great pleasure to have him racing back on British soil. He rode number 9 today, Josh Coppins. And you only came over from Australia, so tiredness, did that play, you know, mentally tired after your flight, did that play a factor or was you okay?
Yeah, I was a bit tired. Not physically so much, just sleeping tired, a little bit jet lag and stuff, but might have been a bit optimistic to race so quickly, but I wanted to get out here and do British Championship. This is the only one I can do while I'm here, so yeah, worked out alright, and these guys were riding great, and I just did the best I could do, and I want to thank everyone that made it possible. A lot of people have helped out to get me here today, so thanks to them.
And the question everyone wants answered, are we going to see you again on English soil racing motocross?
Yeah, I'm going to come. I've got to go back and finish Australia and hopefully win that, and then come back. I'd like to do the last couple of races at the end of the year, but it's just if it works out, I'm not sure. So this bike I'm going to leave here, and hopefully I can come back and use it later.
I got into racing when I was 12 years old, but I had a bike since I was 4. So I grew up on a 250-acre farm, and my parents both worked, but they would run the farm on the weekends, so I'd help out in the weeks, and I'd roll around on my motorbike and move sheep and move cows, and I was quite handy on it. And then I persuaded my dad to take me to a race when I was 12, and that's where it started. But my dad's background was speedway, and I used to go along with him, but I was more into doing jumps and stuff. 91, I went to Australia when I was 13. I got second in the Australian titles. So I kind of knew then that I was I was doing pretty well. So ever since then, my goal was to be a professional and be successful. It went pretty fast. I was, like I said, 13, winning in Australia. 15, I was racing in Indonesia a lot. And 16, I was racing in what they call the Pan-Pacific, all over Asia, India, China, Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia, and Australia, and New Zealand, of course. And then straight away after that, at 17, I went to Europe and started racing there, and I was been here for 15 years, and then back to do Australia the last 2 seasons. I was here for 15 years. The first 5 I pretty much struggled. I was young and I struggled to adapt to the conditions, and I was too busy worried about day-to-day living and day-to-day stuff rather than actually leaving the track and saying, have I improved today? Where was I good? Where was I bad? It took me a long time to come on. I had too much respect really for my rivals, and it took me a long time to come on, but I had a breakthrough year about 22 and finished top 10 in the world, and then I got my first factory contract in 2000, and I was a factory rider from 2000, 2001 with Suzuki, and then 2002 till 2006 with Honda, and then 2007 until 2009 with Yamaha, and then I finished a year off with Aprilia. I just matured. I matured into a better rider, and rather than worry about day-to-day things, I was worried about actually getting faster, and I was putting more effort into being a better rider. I was leaving the track thinking I need to be, improving on this, improving on that, and I was working hard at it, and I just didn't give up. Worked hard at it for a long, long time, and I was a slow learner, and it took me a wee while, but I persevered, and that's what got me where I am today. At the time, I thought, you know what, no worries, because I was dominating. I thought, no problem, I'll win next year. But it changed me, and I really struggled from then on. That was my year. That was when I was shining. That was when I was the best rider physically. I was the best rider mentally. I had the best team. There was just nothing was sorted. There were no injuries, no nothing, and that was my year. But unfortunately, I got injured, like you said, and lost the championship. Had it in the bag, really, with a huge lead. But that's motocross. The highs are high and the lows are low, and that's what makes it such a great sport. I wanted to win. And I still won races after that, still won World Championship races after 2007, and it was all about winning. That's what I enjoy it for. That's what I even today, I didn't win a race, so I'm not, winning is what I do it for. Well, Yamaha approached me about doing Australia, and it was a really kind of a natural fit. It meant I could live in New Zealand, base myself in New Zealand, ride for a professional team, and be, let's say, a step down from Europe, a little bit, not so much competition, not so many races, but still a good contract. And I still wasn't sure what I wanted to do after racing, and I thought it would be a big shock to go straight to back to the farm and put my feet up. So I thought it would probably be a better idea to do a couple of easier years in Australia, and it's still tough mentally and physically, and to win a championship, but it's not for as long. So I thought it would be a great stepping stone, and that's what I did. And I lost last year, sort of a 2007 story really. I was leading, had 2 motos to go. I'd got first and second in the first 2 motos, and then we were lining up for the 3rd and 4th motos. I had a 19-point lead, and I got taken out in the first corner by another rider and broke my shoulder, so lost that championship, finished second, and I'm leading again in 2012 and hoping to wrap it up this year and go out with a bang. I think I've gained a lot of respect in the sport. I think I'm known as a fighter and known as a guy that'll race hard and never give up, and it's definitely shaped me as a man and as a person, and given me a lot of great opportunities. A lot of people don't realise where I came from. I came from the middle of nowhere, a great little town, but there was no professional athletes, no motocross riders really, and no motocross riders that aspired to be a world champion. So it was a big step, and like I said earlier, I just worked hard, persevered, and here I am today. Part of me would like to be back on the farm, and part of me would like to be here. So I'm a little bit up in the air. I'm lucky enough that I've made some good investments from racing, and racing's been good to me, that I don't have to go straight into a job. I'm able to just wait and see and sort of try and try and tread water for a little bit and just find myself, and hopefully something comes up. But there's a few opportunities out there, and that's part of the reason why I'm here now in Europe for this break, is to have a look. And I'll be getting to a GP and also showing myself today at a British Championship that I'm still competitive, I'm still a good rider at 35. I've worked under some great team managers, I've raced for some great teams and ridden for some great manufacturers, so I know what it takes. But you know, the current economic time makes it a little bit harder, and that's also why I've got my eyes open and ears open and just trying to suss something out. Being on top of the world, winning a double win at a Grand Prix, you know, I had a few of them. That was beautiful. You know, like knowing on that day you were the fastest in the world is a great feeling. That'll be one of them. Knowing that I've got a lot of fans and a lot of people admire what I've achieved and done around the world, Australia, Europe, even America, and especially New Zealand. So knowing that when people hear of me, they respect the name and they know that I'm a fighter and I never gave up, and I always gave 100%, and I was a good, hard, clean racer. That'll be the two things which I take from it. And thirdly, I would have to add the financial side of things. You know, like I can't reiterate, you know, where I came from. I didn't expect, best case scenario, I was going to end up with a freehold house. You know, that was my dream as a racer. Maybe I can just get enough money to buy a house. But, you know, it took me so much further. So I'm thankful for that, and thankful to Yamaha and all the other teams that I rode for, but mostly Yamaha for really making that possible.
Well, here we are in the departure lounge, waiting to check in now for Blood, Sweat and Gear's big road trip. We're flying to India, Delhi first, and then we're going on the adventure in the sky with Global Enduro. A bit nervous to say the least.
I'm Alex, I'm your team leader. I'm going to be looking after you for the next 12 days or so, the next couple of weeks, making sure you get through the trip safely. You've got to remember these bikes are 1950s design bikes. They've got drum brakes. That's one of the first things you're going to notice. You're going to think the brakes don't work.
Bike looks like a beautiful, slightly worn old woman. So I think we're going to fall in love, the two of us. I think I'll call her Betty.